an old friend, one we haven't seen, I guess, in some time, but we just moved into his neighborhood, so we see him once in a while. Don Emilio. Don, what are you singing tonight?
Hi, Sid. Sid, I'm doing a tune that I entitled My Man, and it has religious connotations to it, but it doesn't actually, not a religious song. And I'd like to dedicate this set to my wonderful partner and lady, Toby.
Let's hear it.
Thank you, Sid.
And welcome to the show, Don.
Thank you, Sid. Love so deep makes me feel all is one under the sun, and I know I can't be with anybody else or at anybody's feet but my man. I say to him in many other tongues, save the children, keep breath in their lungs, for without you there is no one, no, 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 no. There's no, 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 my man, my man, my man, my man, my man, my man. I say to him in many other tongues, save the children, keep breath in their lungs, for without you there is no one, no, 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 no. There's no, 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 no one. That was just incredible because I just felt it. Thank you very much. I mean, what can I say except good night, sleep tight. Don't let the problems bite. Good night. Good night, sweet dreams.
Nice, Don.
Thank you,
That was
Sid.
nice. Don, tell me, you started out doing 50s music, didn't you?
I was a doo-wopper on the streets of 125th Street, backstage Apollo, back in the 50s, and did the amateur night at the Apollo, won 3 weeks in a row when I was singing with this group, the Gene Red Singers. And the 4th week we lost. But an interesting story, I went back there on my own to do a single. And it was the last night of the Jewel Box Review, Sid, and the audience was naturally very enthusiastic, and well, I went to do a tune, and I chose a tune called I Missed the Dad I Never Had, which is kind of a heavy-duty, down kind of tune, you know, very poignant, but too heavy. So the whole audience in its entirety booed me, Sid. I mean, when you get booed by an Apollo audience, and the guy comes running out with the hook to grab you, you know, and so I was the guy that they did it to that night. So it was an incredible experience. Didn't turn me off the show business. I'm ready to go back to the Apollo to do that song, which I never got a chance to do.
When you go back, Tony, excuse me.
Don, excuse me.
Don, I'm sorry.
Okay.
When you go back, That's a Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
I love Wednesday nights at the Apollo. Ralph Cooper,
Yes, sir.
I think it's 50 years that he's hosting emceeing,
Correct.
maybe more. Let me know. I'd love to come.
Sid, my pleasure.
Okay.
I mean, it's a challenge I'm looking forward to.
What have you done with your musical career, Don?
Well,
What's the highlights?
Yes, Sid, I have a tape here that I did with an 8-piece orchestra called the Mike Antoinette Orchestra, and I wrote it, sang it, arranged it. And George Golden, I'm sure you're familiar with that name. It was one of the last sessions we had with George before he passed away.
Uh-huh.
And he took my tune on the road to bring around to the stations, but after he died, it was kind of over for music.
Great record man, George Golden, a great record man.
Yes, it was.
What's your goal, and where do you see yourself going?
Sid, I have a pet thing. It's ending hunger on the planet, Sid. I've worked with the Hunger Project for many years. Since it started 11 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I've been involved one way or another with Werner Erhard, and John Denver is part of the Hunger Project, and it's a worldwide movement. It's an educational kind of organization, and to inform people how to end hunger, why hunger persists. We don't need hunger. Hunger can be handled. Ending hunger is an idea whose time has come. And I think if people will look around and see what they can do locally to affect the planet globally, we can begin to make a stronger effort to eliminate that problem on the planet, Sid. But I also found out that there's a lot more than just hunger of the belly. There's hunger of the soul, and there's hunger of religion. And on, Sid. I could go on, but there are other people waiting, you know.
Good for you, Don.
But Sid, I would like to say one little thing about my hair cutting, because I incorporate hair cutting with my music. And I'm working at a place called Eliza's at 234 East 75th Street, New York City, of course. And the phone number is 628-6621. And I want to serve the people, Sid. And whether it's hair cutting, ending hunger, or singing my song, I roll it all up in a ball, Sid, and I give it to the people. And I say, here, God told me to give this to you.
Good, Don.
And
would you repeat the phone number one more time?
Yes, it's 628-6621.
And I know that you're one heck of a hair cutter. Call Don at 628
628 66
6621.
21. And Sid, the last thing I want to say is I love you, baby, baby, love you, baby, baby, love you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sid.
I hope you come back again, Don. And all the best.
Thank you, Sid.
Stay with the Hunger Project, okay?
Incredible. Thank you, Sid.
Coopers. Need an apartment? Cooper Real